Because breaking today, new revelations inside Netflix that the final nail in the coffin for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's $100 million deal were poor sales of her As Ever wine. The newspaper reporting no one in Hollywood rates them anymore or wants to be around them, especially her. People are bored with them.
Is it the end of Meghan Markle's Hollywood dreams as her and Prince Harry flame out of Hollywood? The Netflix deal is dead and their future prospects are honestly looking quite.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle might be facing a major financial meltdown. Royal insiders are now whispering that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are not so quietly seeking what some are boldly calling handouts, actual financial assistance. Their high-profile Netflix deal reportedly went up in smoke. And behind the glamorous photos and curated interviews, there's talk that Hollywood is officially over the novelty. What once felt like royal rebellion now looks like just another fading brand. Meanwhile, in a twist no one saw coming, there's chatter about secret peace talks with King Charles. Yup, the same King Charles who was basically ghosted after Harry's memoir and all those explosive interviews. But now, instead of standing on principle, it seems the couple might be crawling back not with humility, but with a calculator. Is this really about family healing? Or is it just a desperate pivot toward the crown's purse strings? And then there's Meghan's new wine brand meant to be her big lifestyle comeback. But let's just say, the sales aren't exactly popping. Mixed reviews, lukewarm buzz, and a public that's not really buying the queen of reinvention narrative anymore. When your audience starts to yawn, you've got a branding problem. When they stop buying, you've got a financial one. It's hard not to wonder.
I think Harry and Meghan are hitting the buffers. And I think the royal family is practicing the 12-step loving detachment technique of letting the situation resolve itself, letting people hit rock bottom.
Is this the beginning of the end for the Sussex empire? The glitz, the glam, the Spotify mic drops, it all feels like yesterday's trend. The power couple who once shook up the monarchy now seem to be quietly clinging to the remnants of relevance. And as more deals fall apart and more silence fills the room, one thing is clear. The fairy tale may have hit a cliffhanger. To pull up a seat and pour a glass of whatever Meghan's selling. Because what's unfolding might be the juiciest royal plot twist yet. This isn't just a couple hitting a rough patch. This is a full-blown rebrand in crisis. And when image is your currency, running low on public interest is the ultimate royal emergency. Now there's a brand new wave of royal gossip crashing down on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And this time, it's about money. Insiders say their recent outreach to King Charles may be less about family healing and more about saving face. Royal expert Robert Jobson didn't mince words when weighing in on their imploding $100 million Netflix deal. That number blew everyone's minds, he said, but that money was for actual production. The implication? Harry and Meghan didn't deliver and now they might be coming back. Hat in hand. Jobson didn't stop there. He bluntly suggested that the Sussexes are heading into their next chapter looking for a handout. That's probably what it is. A bit of a bailout, he said. He even hinted that Meghan and Harry's team was recently in talks with King Charles, possibly angling for financial support. Maybe that's why their staff was over here, he added, fueling even more speculation about behind meetings. Royal watchers are already raising eyebrows. And honestly, with how bad things look, who can blame them? Meanwhile, the challenges keep piling up. The shine around Harry and Meghan's brand is wearing off fast. Their projects are barely getting traction. Meghan's new lifestyle business, underwhelming. Her wine brand, sales have been sluggish. Reviews, mixed at best. With Hollywood pulling back and sponsors ghosting, the couple's empire seems to be wobbling. And suddenly, that frosty palace they once escaped is starting to look pretty warm, maybe even profitable. Let's not forget, they walked away from the firm in 2020, traded the UK for California, and pitched themselves as royalty. But that fantasy is fading fast. Earlier this month, it quietly came out that Netflix has no plans to renew that jaw-dropping deal. When it expires in September, poof, it's done. While everyone's keeping things polite publicly, insiders say both sides knew it wasn't working. And for Netflix, disappointment is an understatement. Apparently, Harry's vanity project, a polo documentary, pulled in a week 500,000 views. Meghan, she shifted focus to her American Riviera Orchard brand, which sounds fancy but delivered little. Insiders said Netflix got fed up. She prioritized her lifestyle over content, and the execs weren't impressed. The buzz from their Harry and Meghan docuseries died out fast. And if that wasn't awkward enough, Netflix just inked a new deal with King Charles and Idris Elba. Yeah, let that sink in. Sources say Netflix is quietly distancing itself from the Sussexes to protect that new royal deal. In short, Harry and Meghan became more trouble than they're worth. But there might still be a sliver of hope. Rumors suggest Paramount Plus could be sniffing around for a potential project, if it's the right fit. But let's be real, with their spotty track record, lately, the Sussexes need more than buzz. They need a hit, a big one, or it's curtains for their Hollywood dream. Ultimately, it all boils down to the thing that makes Hollywood spin: money. Insiders say that's why Netflix pulled the plug. While with Love, Meghan started strong. The rest flopped, views tanked, and the content didn't stick. One source revealed the projects kept getting weaker and execs felt like they were tossing millions into a pit of broken promises. The final straw. Meghan's last release ranked a humiliating 383 on Netflix global charts. For $20 million a year, that's not just bad, it's embarrassing. That performance was the red flag Hollywood insiders had been whispering about. The Sussex brand just isn't delivering anymore. According to Reality T, their financial future is looking shakier by the day. With their Netflix deal crumbling, word is Meghan and Harry are burning through Harry's inheritance at lightning speed. The dream of being self-sufficient, global power players. Yeah, that bubble's bursting fast. And suddenly, the couple that once slammed the royals can't stop trying to get back in the palace's good graces. But don't get it twisted, this isn't about healing old wounds. Insiders say it's all strategy. A calculated move to secure cash, not closure. The problem, King Charles reportedly isn't playing along. He's not about to turn the royal purse into their bailout plan. Not after years of drama. Instead, Charles is allegedly embracing what sources are calling loving detachment. Translation: he's staying far away while letting Harry and Meghan deal with their own chaos. No emotional rescues, no financial handouts, just silence. That move says everything. The message from the palace is crystal clear. You wanted independence? Handle the struggle on your own. And it's not just the firm keeping its distance. Hollywood, once starstruck by the couple, is quietly turning its back to industry voices, are calling the Sussexes old news. One brutal quote: "No one rates them anymore, especially her." A few years ago, that would have been unthinkable. But now, with failed launches and flopped projects, the shine is wearing off fast. The decline isn't just embarrassing, it's dangerous. Hollywood isn't returning their calls. The royals have closed their doors. And that leaves the Sussexes isolated. At the worst possible time, they stepped back from the monarchy to carve out their own legacy. But the empire they dreamed of, it's fading, and fast. The public's moved on. And so has the power. What once looked like a freedom-fueled fairy tale is starting to feel more like a cautionary tale. The $100 million Netflix dream is reportedly dead. Their influence is slipping away. And now, they're running out of time and leverage. With no royal cushion and a vanishing Hollywood spotlight, Meghan and Harry's next move could either spark a comeback or seal their fall. The once endless stream of glitzy invites and red carpet placements. Yeah, those days might be over. Hollywood is quietly pulling back, and Meghan's image is under the microscope more than ever. The charm that once captivated the public is being replaced with side eyes and skepticism. And behind the scenes, the financial strain is getting harder to hide. Multiple insiders say they're burning through Harry's inheritance at a reckless pace. With little to show for it, let's be real, the curated Instagram posts and staged photo ops aren't cutting it anymore. The Sussex brand needs more than pretty captions and glossy PR spin. It needs a reinvention, and fast. Meanwhile, the royal family's strategy of loving detachment is proving genius in its silence. By refusing to jump in or fund a comeback, King Charles is sending a loud message without saying a single word. You're on your own now. This is the independence Harry and Meghan fought so hard for, but now, the consequences are showing. For Harry especially, this could be a defining moment. No royal backing. No Hollywood clout. Just a man in the middle of an identity crisis, trying to figure out what's next. The safety nets are gone. And the world is no longer cheering from the sidelines. The Sussexes are walking a tightrope, and the wind is picking up. If they can't pivot, rebrand, or reignite public interest, their influence may keep slipping until there's nothing left to salvage. This isn't just a PR slump, it's a survival test. Their next moves could either revive their standing or push them completely into irrelevance. The pressure, it's on. Once hailed as a global force, the Sussex machine is now stalling. The royal door is closed. Hollywood is getting bored. And the public, it's already moving on. So what now? Can they rebuild? Or is this the slow fade out we all saw coming? One thing's for sure, the spotlight isn't guaranteed anymore. Have to earn it back. Let me know what y'all think of this royal reality check in the comments. Is it over for Meghan and Harry, or do they still have one more trick up their sleeve? Don't forget to check out our other videos for more royal drama, Hollywood chaos, and piping hot tea. Until next time, stay nosy, stay shady, and stay tuned.